Welcome everyone. I'm here with Jitendra Chowdhury. He is Executive President of IO Networks. IO Networks, a division of Indian fiber networking giant HFCL, and IO Networks is a big Wi-Fi success story in its own right, becoming a major Wi-Fi network supplier to some of the world's biggest carrier Wi-Fi networks in record time, mind you. So Jitendra, welcome, and let's cut to the story here. So PM WANI is the Indian government's potentially huge Wi-Fi hotspot project underway, in fact, right now. Tell us about PM WANI and how you see the role of IO Networks and HFCL in this project.
So Klaus, thank you very much, I think, inviting me, and good morning to you, and greetings to everyone who will be listening to this for the different, I think, part of the time zones. So I think coming straight to what you asked, we are very excited about the PM WANI, and which is I would say a game changer, kind of sometimes there are milestone policies which comes in the history which are game changers. So PM WANI is one of them. If you look at India, I think India from a perspective of almost like 1.4 billion people, and in spite of the recent, if I say recent couple of 4 or 5 years, we're one of the fastest growing internet, I think, growth, mobile internet growth. In spite of that, I think more than 50+% of India is still unconnected with the broadband, and so with that, so it creates a huge opportunity. It creates a huge actually potential. Otherwise, it is a huge this is a gap, huge requirement, which is the right decision came at the right time, that PM WANI, which is a scheme which talks about trying to connect this gap or trying to connect more than 50% which are unconnected, and trying to bring a digital inclusive growth for the I think for the mobile broadband or the broadband, outside the broadband. When I say mobile, it can be in home fix also, but giving you that flexibility when I say Wi-Fi, so giving you that flexibility in terms of the broadband connectivity. So that is what PM WANI scheme all about. Of course, there were earlier, I think, a lot of schemes earlier. It's not that we were not doing anything, the government was not doing anything, but this noble idea in terms of making things open. I think decentralize things, deregulate things, which is very important when we have to go such a mass scale.
Let me jump to the next question and ask you about the Telecom Infra Project, or TIP, Open Wi-Fi initiative, which launched just a few weeks ago.
Right.
And it's a bid to disaggregate and open source Wi-Fi networking. IO Networks is already deeply involved in this initiative. Can you tell us a little bit about your role in this and why you think it's important?
I think this is the way, like I said, this is a great initiative from an Indian perspective as far as the PM WANI goes. And honestly speaking, if you look at the global perspective, I think TIP is another great initiative in terms of open Wi-Fi. I think the way the telecom networks or the overall networks are getting built, I think this is the future, and you cannot stop. This is the future. This is the way a network is going to be built. As soon as we got an opportunity to be part of this initiative, we immediately jump on that. And we are super excited because we believe when you are talking about the penetration, qualification to such a large scale, you need a platform like TIP, which can accelerate the overall growth and the expansion of the network, and with a lot of affordability and scalability. That's what TIP brings, and that's what me and my team, as soon as we get this first opportunity to be part of it, we just jump into it. And we think is going to be, again, another game changer, honestly, on the global scale, not only in India, but really the global scale. And we'll be playing a very important role. And we are committed to play an important role in this, so that we think for a country like India is going to be very beneficiary. Like, where the affordability is one of the key requirement is everywhere, but I think India is a bit more. So with that, I think TIP is a great step towards that, Klaus.
I totally agree with you. It's another fantastic project, great initiative, and I think we'll see a lot of benefit on the business side, and then on the socioeconomic side as well of TIP Open Wi-Fi. Let me dig a little bit deeper into that question. So you guys are already doing a lot of work with major service providers of course, particularly in India. How do you see the role of Wi-Fi as a technology, and also from a business point of view for you guys in creating a positive socioeconomic impact, including driving down, for example, the cost of connectivity, making it more ubiquitous, and so on? How do you see that?
I think I would say that no, how I would look at the bigger picture. The bigger picture is that I would, and even if when we talk about the 5G, I keep saying, because at the end of the day, this connectivity, this is a game of connectivity, ease of connectivity overall. And I believe that some part of the connectivity will be covered by the new technologies, including 5G. And definitely it is going to be complemented and supplemented very strongly by the new technologies like Wi-Fi 6, Wi-Fi 6E, and Wi-Fi 7. So, so this is whether it is going to be dense urban areas or whether it is going to be really the rural areas, depending on the frequency, how you're going to cover that. I strongly believe this is going to make a huge impact on a country like India. There's so many things I'm telling you. There's so many live examples.
Mm-hmm.
It take a couple of minutes to explain my own personal example. What happened is that I think we gone through this very strong pandemic second wave in India. Mm-hmm. Honestly, it's like all lockdown and everything. My own, like, I got infected. Fine, this is okay, and we're in lockdown stage. Mm-hmm. The kind of using, and of course, not only that we produce Wi-Fi. Of course, we are using Wi-Fi. Earlier, also use Wi-Fi. The kind of a telemedicine and the kind of a tele-doctor, I think the facility which has been used, I'm saying it's all about you read in the books, but when you go on through that experience yourself, and this is done by millions of people in India, not only by me, and in the ruralest of the area, and I have seen this impact of this connectivity, which was majority over Wi-Fi. Mm-hmm. So, and just one example, the students and the rural area, I think you try to understand, it's not Europe, it's in India, the rural areas, where there is so many challenges. You just have a couple of hotspot. People are putting a couple of hotspot, and all the students, they are able to attend their classes. Mm-hmm. Okay, so amazing. I'm saying, telling you, this is going to be the super duper socio-economical impact is going to be through Wi-Fi is going to play a major role, and it's playing a major role.
Huge impact across India. I believe that as well. Thank you so much, Jitendra, for joining us for this very quick interview. Remember, for all of you out there watching, keep an eye on all our channels here at Wi-Fi Now for a lot more about IO Networks HFCL in the coming weeks and months. We have a lot more super important information coming from them. Jitendra, thank you so much for joining us, and see you again soon, all right?
Thank you, Klaus, and pleasure talking to you. Thank you very much.
Great.